What if I told you that one of tonight's stories involves a murder mystery book that almost nobody could solve? Another involves a secret internet puzzle that sent people all over the world searching for answers. And one story involves a diamond painting drill so determined to cause chaos that it refused to stay lost. Let's play Fact or Fiction. Hello again, my creepy crafting crew. Welcome back to the crypt. And today we are going to be working on a canvas that you saw there in the little intro. Camp Bloodbath by ArtDear. If you were curious what I was kidding up in the first half of this episode earlier this week. But we're back to finish off the second half of Fact or Fiction 2-part episode. In the last one, I shared with you guys 5 stories, and some were true, some were fiction, and judging by the comments, I successfully caused trust issues throughout the comments section. Good. We're doing it again. Tonight I have 5 more stories for you. Some are real, some are fake, and your mission is to figure out which is which before the reveal. But first, we need to settle some unfinished business. You guys probably want some answers. Is that a safe assumption? You want to know, did you get the first 5 from earlier this week right or not? Well, let's discuss. All right, reveal. Some of you were incredibly confident in your choices, and some of you changed your answers halfway through, and others became convinced that the CIA was secretly subscribed to the channel. Let's see how everybody did. So, if you recall from last week's episode, story number 1 was the missing 310 drills. Remember, she had the diamond painting that she had kind of been waiting months to do and finally got around to doing it and couldn't find the 310s, had to raid the stash of spare drills and other kits to gather up enough of 310s in related colors to try to finish off her canvas, only to find at the end when she was cleaning up, kitting down, and throwing away the shipping container that it came in and such that it was rattly and out came the 310 drills everywhere. Was that fact or fiction? The answer is total fiction. I know, the comments were filled with some people saying some version of, mushy, that's absolutely happened to me. It's totally believable. It's fact. And honestly, I believe that it probably happened to you. But this particular story, completely made up. And now, let's look at story number 2 from last week, the museum heist. So the answer for that one is fact. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist really did happen. 13 priceless works of art were stolen in 1990. And as far as I could tell, the crime remains unsolved to this day. And some of the artwork has not ever been recovered. So that one was factual. Yes, it was. How many of you got that one right? I'm curious. I think I saw one comment that said they had heard that story before, so they knew. They knew. Are you a trivia buff? I wouldn't have known that one was true. Moving on, story number 3 from last week, the haunted diamond painting. Do we want to know if that one was true or false, fact or fiction? Do you remember what your answer was? Because that story was total fiction. There's no haunted thrift store painting, nor no paranormal drills, and no diamond painting ghost. No, at least not this time. Then we had story number 4 from last week, which was the secret message that nobody could solve, like the secret sculpture-y CIA situation. Here I go. Ding! Red flag. Trigger. Hi again, CIA. I'm still talking about you, but this is the last time, I think. I promise. Probably. The answer was fact. Kryptos is real. The sculpture exists outside the CIA headquarters, and part of the puzzle remains unsolved to this day. Yeah, you guys, that story was actually true. What's that SUV in my driveway? No, I'm just kidding. And the final story from last week, story number 5, the diamond painter's greatest secret. And the answer to that one was fiction. Though I suspect there may be a few abandoned projects quietly hiding in closets around the world, hoping that nobody notices they've been in progress for months. No judgment. We've all been there. Remember that was the story with the creator who talked up a big game about getting their hands on this one diamond painting, only to receive it and find out that they hated it and they started it, but they really hated it and didn't want to finish it, and so they bamboozled their viewers for months with altered and faked and staged photos. I would have said fact on that one. I could see some people doing that. Ooh, stuck my finger in my canvas. I could see some people doing that mess. But no, that one was totally made up. But now it's giving me ideas. So I want to know from you guys, how many did you get right? And I'm totally ready to dive into tonight's stories and see if I can bamboozle you, or if you are just too smart for me. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into tonight's 5 fresh stories. Okay, and since tonight is part 2 of the 2-part episode, we're gonna start off with what we're gonna call story number 6. And this one is the murder mystery that no one could solve. Imagine opening a book, not a huge book, not, a really complicated book, just a simple mystery novel. Now imagine discovering that every single page is out of order. Not a couple pages, every page. The book appeared in 1934. Its name was Cain's Jawbone, and readers were challenged to put all of the pages back into their proper order and identify 6 murder victims and their killers. Sounds pretty simple, right? Not even close. People spent weeks trying to put this book back together. Then it grew to months and even years. Most people that attempted to, reorder this book into its correct order and solve the murder mysteries contained therein failed. And a lot of people just gave up. And some people became completely obsessed. Imagine you're sitting at your kitchen table and you're surrounded by all these loose pages of a book, trying to determine, what happened, who died, who killed them, and where every page belongs in order. For decades, very few people had successfully solved the mystery. The challenge became legendary in the literature community. Many readers became convinced that it could not be done. And yet, somehow, A handful of people eventually did crack that code. Or did they? Is there really a murder mystery novel printed completely out of order? Or is this one giant literary hoax? Fact or fiction? Let me know in the comments below. And that brings us to story number 7. The Mystery Diamond Painting Twins. Oh, okay. Everybody loves a good mystery kit, right? I know I do. I love mystery kits. Do you? I do. And there were 2 diamond painters from the opposite side of the country who ordered mystery canvases from the same company. They had different order dates and different mystery kit names. They were two completely different listings. You know, we see it a lot, like with like Diamond Art Club, they'll release 2 at a time. I'm wondering if this is DAC. They'll release usually like 2 at a time, and they each have their own separate little clicky link to look at and read about and purchase. So I wonder if imagine that, you know. And months later, these 2 people, separate sides of the country, who ordered one of the mystery diamond paintings. One ordered one ordered the other. This is how it's sounding to me. And they start posting progress pictures at about the same time. Well, first of all, sidebar, imagine how many people they pissed off. People don't like spoilers. Well, hopefully they put spoiler warnings up before they started just willy-nilly posting photos of new mystery canvases that were being worked on. But like, I'm envisioning me and Crafty-ish Kristen, 2 mystery canvases come out at a shop, and 2 different ones, right? And she orders one and I order one. We live across the country from each other, and so, you know, we each order one and we both get them, and we both start working on them and posting progress updates and sharing with the class, if you will, the mysteries as they unfold. So that's kind of what I'm imagining, if that helps you picture the story so far. That's where we're at. So as the progress photos start getting posted by these 2 people, something seemed a little bit odd. People started noticing some oddities between the posts here. The canvases looked suspiciously similar. The same colors, the same art style, the same rendering. And at first everyone assumed it was a total coincidence. The more sections that were revealed, the similarities continued. And soon, viewers became convinced that the 2 painters had received the exact same image. The company insisted that they were 2 completely different mystery kits. So the painters continued on, working on their mystery canvases and posting their updates. More sections got completed, more photos were being uploaded, and finally, someone stitched together all the progress pictures from both sides, and the result shocked everyone. The mystery kits appeared identical. Had the company shipped the same design under 2 different mystery labels? Or was it just a simple mistake? So did they bamboozle people, or we're gonna sell the same canvas, but we're gonna call one Pink Fluffernutter Mystery Canvas, and we're gonna call the other one Dark and Creepy Coziness, and it's actually gonna be the same image. Ha 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 ha. Or was it, like I said, a simple mistake, or is there some other explanation? Did this actually happen? Or is it completely made up? Do we have a factual story or total BS here? All right, lock your answers in. Let me know in the comments down below, and we will move on to story number 8. before we do story number 8, though, real quick, another side note, I can already hear the video's not even done being filmed yet, but I can already like hear Kristen in the comments calling BS because she would never do a mystery canvas. Well, never say never, but they do not interest her. So, but I was just trying to use that as an example. I'm not saying this happened with, that this story was a me and Kristen specific. I was just kind of giving you kind of a relatable example. But fiction, Kristen would never do, on the basis that she would never do a mystery canvas. Also, I don't care who you are, if you're DAC or the company that created the very first diamond painting. If you send me the same mystery kit as Crafty-ish Kristen, we're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. All right, now we're ready for story number 8, now that I've got my little pokey tease in. All right, story number 8, the internet's greatest puzzle. Whoa. That's a pretty big claim. The internet's greatest puzzle? Okay. In January of 2012, that seems like it wasn't that long ago, but it really was, a strange image appeared online. It was nothing real flashy and nothing dramatic, just a simple message. The message claimed to be searching for highly intelligent individuals. Well, that's where I tap out. Attached was a puzzle. Thousands attempted to solve it. Most failed. Does this story call most people unintelligent? I think it just did. Because the puzzle's seeking highly intelligent people and most people tapped out. Are you calling most people stupid? Oh, wow. Woo. I'm going to get in trouble with this one. Wow. Sorry. Those who succeeded discovered additional puzzles hidden inside images and like websites, encrypted messages, mathematics, literature, and other real-world locations. The challenge became deeper and stranger with every step. Every step that was unlocked took people deeper. There was more puzzles behind that one. So you finish one puzzle and it like led into another and into another and into another and just kept going deeper and deeper into the puzzledom. Clues reportedly appeared in multiple countries. People traveled. Wow, we're getting serious. People traveled to these locations to continue trying to solve these puzzles. This like puzzle chain, and decoded messages. They solved ciphers, followed breadcrumbs across the internet and across the world. The mysterious group behind the challenge called itself Cicada 3301. And my friends, this is where the story gets truly bizarre. Because nobody knows exactly who created this puzzle chain, if you will. Some believed it was a government recruiting program. Here I go. I said I wasn't going to ever bring up the CIA again, and here we are. Yikes. I am really going to get in some trouble here. Others thought it was a secret society, and some believed it was just one giant internet troll / prank situation. Years later, theories still continue to evolve, yet no definitive explanation has ever emerged. Did a mysterious organization really create a worldwide cryptographic scavenger hunt? Or is the story itself a puzzle? That's for you to decide. Do we have a factual story or a fictional one? Let me know what you think. All right. Sorry if you noticed there was a little camera angle change situation there. I had to pause and I bonked the camera, so hopefully you're straight, not cockeyed, or hopefully you weren't cockeyed before and now you're straight. Either way, I guess it all works out. All right. Story number 9, The Revenge Drill. Uh-oh. You know what? I feel personally attacked here a little bit. If this revenge drill involves a specific color, I feel like they're going to try to blame 310. Everybody blames 310 for everything. Oh, this canvas has so many 310s. Oh, this canvas is so dark. Oh, I'm sick of this whole big chunk of 310. Leave 310 alone. Make it a pink color. You know what? If a color is involved, I may just change it to make it a pink color. So there's that. We're not blaming 310 today. No. All right, the revenge drill. Story number 9. Every diamond painter has dropped a drill. A drill? Every diamond painter has stepped on a drill. Again, I say a drill. But this story goes a little bit further than that. One evening, a crafter drops a single, you son of a biscuit eater, a single black drill. Skirt. I'm just letting you guys know for full transparency, I'm now editing this story. We are changing some facts in the story right out the gate, as promised. Let me reread that. One evening, a crafter dropped a single pink drill. Suck on that. She searched everywhere to find it, and nothing. I'm sorry. I don't know, sidebar. I don't know that I would go searching for any one drill that I drop, like a singular one drill that I drop on the floor. I will let the vacuum search for that one. I'm just saying, like that one, one drill, I'm not gonna go hunting down. I don't know about you, but I'm not wasting my time on one drill. Anyway, so she searched high and low for this one drill that she dropped and couldn't find it. Nothing. The drill was just gone. Well, thank goodness that they give you a bunch of extras in every kit, generally speaking. Weeks later, she stepped on something sharp. Guys, I may be giving stuff away here, but like, I've stepped on drills before, and I mean, generally they don't feel sharp. Leah might say differently because she had a whole bunch of drills stuck to the bottom of her foot, then put, unknowingly, I guess, and then put socks on top of that, and then put her foot in a boot, a work boot, and walked around with drills smashing into the bottom of her feet all day. I can tell you she felt that. But I'm not sure that, like, I'm going to step on a drill and it's going to feel sharp. I'm probably not going to feel it at all. How about you? I don't think I'd feel it. Anyway, sorry. Weeks later, she stepped on something sharp. It was the missing pink drill. And she removed it. Or at least she thought she did. Months later, she grabbed her favorite pair of socks. Speaking of pink drills, there's one right there. And put them on. And immediately felt something poke her foot. I question the validity of the story. I'm sorry. I'm playing along with you guys, and I immediately question the validity of this one right away. I'm sorry. I don't think drills are that sharp, but that's just me. She felt something poke her foot, and it was that pink drill again. It had somehow managed to become trapped in the fabric of her sock. It had survived multiple washes and multiple drying cycles, waiting patiently for the perfect chance at revenge for being dropped. Now, be honest, this sounds exactly like something that could happen in the diamond painting household. I mean, yes, it could. We've all kind of have our stories about funny places that we found drills and stuff like that. So, I mean, it could happen, but did it? Is this fact or is this total BS? Let me know in the comments down below. I usually try to avoid swaying you guys in any one particular direction, but the fact that the story tried to blame our friend 310 for this, sharp, pokey atrocity, seeking revenge, drill seeking revenge situation, I automatically call BS. If I hadn't changed it to pink and the story had been submitted as pink, I totally would have believed it because that's a hateful color. But, there's just something to keep in mind when you're trying to decide if this revenge drill story is fact or fiction. I'm just saying, they tried to blame our friend 310. A black drill would never do that to us. My opinion. And that brings us to our final story for tonight already, you guys. Wow, we kind of breezed through these, huh? Story number 10. The world's hardest jigsaw puzzle. Okay. So imagine receiving a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know about you guys. Sidebar. Sorry. Sidebar. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like for some reason, diamond painting and jigsaw puzzles kind of go hand in hand. I know a lot of people, I'm one of them, that enjoy diamond painting also enjoy a good jigsaw puzzle. Is that just me? Or are you one of those people? Have you noticed that too? People who tend to diamond paint also tend to partake in a good old jigsaw puzzle. Just a observation. Sorry, continuing on. So imagine that you got a jigsaw puzzle. Thousands of pieces. But there's no picture and no kind of picture to go by to reference, no instructions, no help at all, just the pieces. And every piece is nearly 2,000 years old. Ooh. That's an old jigsaw. What would they have made a jigsaw puzzle out of 2,000 years ago? Like, what kind of material is this? I hope the story tells us. I want to know. Anyway, archaeologists excavating a Roman villa discovered thousands of fragments from an ancient wall painting. The artwork had been shattered centuries earlier. Pieces were scattered, broken, mixed together, damaged, and researchers faced an enormous challenge. They had to reconstruct the painting piece by piece, color by color, fragment by fragment. Some pieces were no larger than a fingernail. Others had faded beyond recognition. Months passed as specialists painstakingly assembled the artwork. Many described the project as solving the world's most difficult jigsaw puzzle. Eventually, a remarkable image emerged from the chaos. A glimpse into a world nearly 2,000 years gone. But is this really archaeology? Or did I design this story to sound believable? Is this fact or fiction? Let me know what you think. You know where. Okay, that was it. That was the last story, you guys. So I guess now I'll be nice and reveal it here at the end of the episode for you. So you'll get instant gratification this time instead of me torturing you by giving you stories and having you guess and then making you wait. So, without further ado, let me dig up the answers and find out if we have fact or fiction. So get your answers locked in, no changing them now, and let's see how you did. All right, here we go. You ready? Story number 6, our first story tonight, was The Murder Mystery No One Could Solve. It was that book that was like the pages were all printed out of order and people were supposed to, I guess, tear them out and like reorder the book to solve the murder mysteries. That story. Was that fact or fiction? The answer? Fact. It's a real book. Cain's Jawbone is a real book. The pages really were printed out of order, and solving it really is considered one of the most difficult literary puzzles ever published. You know, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It's fact. But side note, I don't know. Some of those choose your own adventure books when we were kids, that's kind of what this story reminded me of. And I don't know about you guys, but I ate those up. I ate those for breakfast. I was all in those books. And so I don't know how difficult that would have been for me to figure out, because it sounds like about the same thing. A choose your own adventure situation. If we were good at those, we'd probably be pretty good at that, solving this literary mystery. Do you think? Yeah, maybe it's just me. Okay, moving on. Story number 7. The Mystery Diamond Painting Twins. And that's the one where I gave you the analogy, like Kristen and I both ordered a mystery diamond painting canvas situation from the same company, but it was 2 different paintings they were offering. She ordered one and I ordered the other one. She ordered pink fluffernut, you know, themed mystery canvas, and I ordered a dark and creepy mystery canvas. And then we started working on them at about the same time, posted the progress updates, and people started noticing, hey, I think that's the same canvas. And when all was said and done, it was the same canvas, but the company denied it and said they were different. That one. Was that fact or fiction? If you answered total BS, it is total BS. No mystery kit conspiracy this time. Though honestly, if it happened tomorrow, I would not be surprised. And now we have story number 8 from tonight. The Internet's Greatest Puzzle. This is that one where there was a puzzle posed searching for, you know, to try to weed out some of the most intelligent people, and it ended up being like a chain of puzzles. Some, you know, you solved the first one, and then there was another one linked to it, and then another one, and another one, and the people were traveling all over the world and all over the internet trying to solve this mystery kind of puzzle, internet puzzle chain situation. How did you answer on that one, fact or fiction? If you answered that this was fiction, you were wrong. This one was totally fact. Cicada 3301 was real, and the puzzles did exist. Thousands of people attempted to solve them, and the identity of the people behind them remains one of the internet's enduring mysteries. Huh. I must not have been one of the people they even thought to test. They were like, just don't even send her the puzzle. She doesn't even meet the minimum intelligence threshold, so she doesn't even need to know about the puzzle. Yikes. All right, now that brings us to story number 9's reveal, The Revenge Drill. The story that tried to blame 310 for something that was obviously a pink issue, but you know, whatever. 310's always getting blamed for everything. If you said that story was true, you'd be wrong, because it was total BS. let's be honest, this is probably the hardest fiction story to believe was actually fake, because every diamond painter has a story involving a drill that somehow survives vacuum cleaners, pets, shoes, furniture, and frankly, the laws of physics. And we find those suckers everywhere. Like everywhere. But no, it was BS. I'm sorry, guys. And now we're at the final story reveal. Story number 10, the world's hardest jigsaw puzzle. And where the archaeologists, basically, it sounded like they found a mural and it was kind of broken into a bunch of different pieces of sizes and shapes and colors, and they had to like piece it back together like a jigsaw puzzle. Was that fact or was that fiction? The answer is that is totally fact. Archaeologists really did reconstruct thousands of fragments from an ancient Roman wall painting. The project has often been compared to solving one of the world's most difficult jigsaw puzzles. So there you have it, my friends. How many did you get right from tonight? 1, 3, all 5? Let me know your final scores in the comments below, because I love seeing if I've been able to trick you or not. And if you've enjoyed this Fact or Fiction series, please do let me know. But you guys, we are done here. So until next time, stay creepy, stay painting, and try not to step on any of those revenge drills. Stay naughty.